camera. Maurice questioned by kingly authority. So now he is trapped inside this magic thingy which the sky spirits gifted to...
And now back to P. Leno.
LA, how are you guys today? We have an interesting day for you guys today. We have Frank McCourt, author of the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel Angel's Ashes, as you see right here. And he'll be talking about his life and about the novel. So I hope you have a great talk show today, and if you join me in welcoming Frank McCourt, here! How are you?
Hey.
Pleasure.
Great to meet you.
Hey, after you, Mr. McCourt, let's go take a seat. So, Mr. McCourt, what have you been up to nowadays?
Well, actually, I just received the Pulitzer Prize for the super amazing composition award. For my book Angel's Ashes.
Well, you know what, crowd? We have the book right over here.
Yeah.
Let's get a close up on it right here. Ain't that a beauty? Well, Mr. McCourt, with all the success you've been having, this book has been quite the craze. But what I and the audience really want to know is what actually inspired you to write a book just about your life? I mean, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, P. Leno, as you know, the story of Angel's Ashes is a story about my childhood poverty. My goal actually was writing this memoir to show Americans that the rest of the world just isn't really as fortunate as we are here.
Yes. So you're talking about what is it? Poverty. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay. Well, life in Limerick, which is actually it's a small city in Ireland, which is where I grew up. Life was rough. For my family was just desperate. Every day, my brothers and I were lucky just to have a slice of bread. I mean, if we were really lucky, we didn't even have anything to eat. So that's just how it was.
Wow, Mr. McCourt, that's shocking. I mean, what did your parents even do about this? I mean, like, how do they provide for your siblings?
Well, okay, my father, Malachi, he was actually from Northern Ireland, and in Limerick, where we grew up, he was often discriminated against, and he found it really hard to just get along with his community, and so this just resulted in many problems. He started his problem with alcohol. It basically just broke our family apart. But on the other hand, my mother she was really kind, gentle, supportive, and she was everything a child could wish for. But unfortunately, Angela, she was just always in a state of hopelessness because of our desperate situation. And when one of the first siblings died, I remember she couldn't just talk. She didn't even talk for maybe a month. And my father just drank away all the bill money, all the money that we made, all the money that was for us. So that was my parents.
So, on the topic of your mother, how does she correlate to the title of the book, Angel's Ashes, when this book is about the life of you yourself? Can you tell me about that?
Okay, so my mother, her name was obviously Angela. From beginning to end, with all the losses, with all the uncertainty, the only thing she felt comfort in was smoking. And so the ashes that were falling from her cigarette, it symbolizes everything that she lost and everything that we could have had. And unfortunately, smoking did lead to her death. But in our state of poverty, smoking was the one thing that let her escape from our reality. And so the title, Angel's Ashes, it's a motif that reoccurs throughout the story. And so that's why I decided to name the book Angel's those ashes.
Well, Mr. McCourt, this has truly been eye-opening for me. But thanks to ABC's 5-minute time slot I get on their channel, that's all we have time for. So, Mr. McCourt, would you stand up? Give a round of applause, guys. Thanks.